itself is how are you going to achieve that vision, and which of those two tools do you plan to use? And the reason I ask that is because some of the demands that you've asked of Israel or of the international community with regard to what you call the wall and the settlements as the main focus of the issue, don't seem to incorporate what steps you will take as the Palestinian Authority or as a Palestinian Liberation Organization to achieve those ends.
Respected here. First of all, it is true that we are against the construction of Israeli wall and settlements because they are a blatant violation of the sovereignty of the Palestine and right to self-determination of its people, as has been pointed clearly by the International Court of Justice in its 2004 advisory opinion. Also, respected sir, the Security Council on the numerous occasions have clearly passed resolutions condemning the Israeli settlements on the West Bank and East Jerusalem as completely legally void. Respected sir, in the light of these resolutions, in the light of the ICJ judgment, it clearly shows that Israel is clearly violating the Article 2, Clause 4 of the Charter, which is a breach of the territorial integrity of the Palestine. And under these circumstances, if the peace agreement is not reached, the Palestine has complete right under Article 51 to defend its territory. But before that, but the Palestine is a responsible nation and is completely confident in the action of the Security Council and believes that the Security Council will definitely come to an amicable agreement. If not, if and the delegate completely agrees that the peace is inevitable, it may come with the olive branch or with the freedom fighters bill under Article 51.
Thank you for that insight into your position. I think that I mean you've invoked Article 51, and the executive board mentioned the status of an observer state, but in terms of member state status at the UN, Palestine is not in that situation. And the Security Council and its acts, going back to Resolution 242, have talked about the importance of negotiation getting to that point, where there are, as in Resolution 1397, two states living side by side in peace and security.
Respected sir, the Palestine has never asked for a one-state solution. The Palestine PLO has clearly seeking for a two-state solution, which is clearly evident from the roadmap of peace proposed by United Nations only by coordinate of the countries. And also, respected sir, the Article 51 does not only provide the rights of self-determination to only UN members, but to recognize states. The Excellency, in the General Assembly, 138 states have recognized the statehood of the Palestine, and which under international laws and customary international law constitutes sufficient recognition to recognize Palestine as a state and grant it all the powers and the obligations of a state under the United Nations Charter.